Today, for our Math Strategies video, we're going to be talking about understanding shapes. We're going to be working with naming and describing shapes. And one way we describe shapes is we talk about their attributes, and that's just a way to describe different shapes. We're going to be talking about a triangle, rectangle, hexagon, rhombus, square, and even a trapezoid. And we're going to be using the word side and corner and even square corner to help us with these shapes. So let's go ahead and get started. The first shape we're going to talk about is a triangle, and we know that triangles have three sides and they also have three corners, and corners are just where two sides meet. Okay, so you can see these are four different types of triangles that you may see. Hexagons have 6 sides and 6 corners. A rhombus has 4 equal sides and 4 corners. So that means the top of this rhombus is the same length of the bottom of this rhombus. And the sides, they all have the same length. If I were to pull out a ruler, we could prove that both of these shapes, all the sides are equal. A square also has 4 equal sides, but it also has 4 corner squares, or four square corners. Square corners are going to help us identify these shapes. It's going to be another attribute that we can use. So if you can fit a little square perfectly inside a corner, it is a square corner. So you can see these two here are square corners. However, these over here are not square corners. Rectangles have 4 sides and 4 square corners. And a trapezoid is one of the last figures that we're going to talk about, one of the last shapes we're going to talk about. And it has 4 sides with at least one pair of parallel lines. And what that means, is this side right here is parallel with this side right here. Okay? If I were to extend or draw these lines out, they would never touch. And looking at this trapezoid right here, I know that this line here and this line here are not parallel. If I were to extend these lines out, they would eventually cross at some point. But this line and this line are parallel. Therefore, it is a trapezoid. So as you begin to name and describe shapes, think about their sides, length of sides, and the corners to help you correctly identify these shapes.